up? It's Alexis Kamalani here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be talking about places you need to go visit when you go to the big island of Hawaii. Yeah, I know we're all quarantined right now, so I wanted to make a video this week that made me kind of get out of this quarantine mindset and look forward to. So I was like, why not talk about where I'm from? If you guys didn't know, I am from the big island of Hawaii. I was born there. I moved to the mainland when I was 4 or 5. A little disclaimer also, please make sure that you are always kind and courteous and respectful when visiting any of the Hawaiian Islands. Respect the beach, the locals, and the sea life, and please, please, please don't bring anything from there back home with you. The first place that we are going to talk about is Green Sands. I absolutely fell in love with this place when I went to go see it last summer. It was honestly one of the most memorable moments of my trip and probably one of the biggest highlights that I've had with any of my trips. Green Sand is also one of the 4 green sand beaches in the world, and the green sand is made from this green olivine crystal. I think that's how you say it. I might be saying it wrong. This spot is located in South Point, and honestly the drive there seems pretty crazy and long. You pretty much go down this huge road for about maybe 7 to 8 miles, and then you reach the kind of parking lot. You are able to hike, but I don't really recommend it. It's a long hike. The sun's beaming down on you. A lot of people aren't really prepared for it. I also don't recommend driving down to the actual green sand beach if you think you can. Most people that we saw got stuck midway through. They also don't know their way around the trails, so they were getting lost and pretty much stranded. If you don't want to hike or you don't want to drive down yourself, because I don't recommend those at all, there is a local family that will offer to drive you down there with a small fee of only $20 per person, and honestly I don't think that's that expensive for the experience you're about to have. The ride down there itself is an experience of its own. I mean, you really are off-roading and it's a crazy experience. So when you finally do get down to the beach, there's beautiful like cliffs that you see, and you actually have to walk down like a huge line of stairs, and it's pretty crazy to get actually down to the green sand beach. When I tell you that you need to go see this one, you do. I highly recommend it, and it's going to be something that you continue to talk about even when you come back home from Hawaii. The next place that we're going to be talking about is Hapuna Beach, and this beach is located in the South Kohala district, which is a little north of Kona. This beach is honestly a really great spot for families if you're looking to spend a whole entire day at the beach. The waves are really calm, and there's also a huge parking lot. They do charge you $5 per car, but it's honestly a great one to go to if you're looking to actually go into the water, swim around, and not worry about huge waves. You can also find food vendors here, picnic tables, and of course restrooms and showers. I would recommend heading to this beach early in the day because it can get pretty packed since it is a big tourist spot. There's also many places for great photo ops if you're like me, who has to document her entire trip on Instagram. We found a cute little spot towards the very left side of the beach that is right next to the rocks that nobody was really by, and we ended up taking pictures there. It's honestly a great beach. I highly recommend this one if you're looking to bring your entire family, or if you have children with you and you want to make sure that they can have a great time and not worry too much about big waves. This next spot I'm going to talk to you guys about is called Pine Trees, and this is honestly one of my favorite spots to just go and explore at. Pine Trees is located 7 miles north of Kailua Kona. This spot is more for those who surf and those that probably like to just lay on the beach. I wouldn't recommend swimming in it. The waves can be pretty big, and also there's lots of rocks on the floor. Is that what you call it? There's also cool spots that have tide pools that my boyfriend and I went to go explore and just take pictures, and you can see like little fishes in there, and it's also cool when the waves come and hit on the lava rocks. But yes, I highly recommend this one if you want to explore a little bit, see some cool things about the island, and also watch some surfing. But just make sure again, to respect the surfers. This next place I'm going to tell you guys about is called Waipio Beach Park, and this is one of my favorites also. Pretty much all of these are my favorites. These are like my top 6 places. But this is the one that literally when we land, I go straight to. It is very well known for their sea life and snorkeling. So if you are going to head to this beach, I do recommend bringing snorkeling gear because you're going to see plenty of fish. But if you kind of just want to look at the fish from above the water, you can, because you can see it. It's also really funny going to this beach because when you get there and you go and get on the sand, it's pretty much just everybody with their heads down. It's really, really funny. This beach is located in Kona off Ali'i Drive. It also has a parking lot, so that's really nice too, because a lot of the beaches on Kona side only have off-street parking, or you pretty much have to walk there. They also offer a picnic area that is covered, so you guys can have somewhere to eat. It's really nice. And they have a shave ice truck there, which is also one of my favorite things about it, because after a long day at the beach, having some shave ice is amazing. But yes, if you are looking to snorkel, I highly recommend this beach. You are definitely going to be seeing a lot of sea life when you go here, and sometimes there is a turtle that will show up on land. This next place that we're going to talk about is actually located on the Hamakua coast, and it's called Laupahoehoe. My family actually had a family reunion there, and I've never been down there, so it was really, really cool to see it. I will say, if you do go down there, to be very, very careful when driving, because the road's really narrow, it's pretty sketch, and there are plenty of blind spots. So when you go down there, just be very, very careful when you're driving. But once you get down there, you will be so glad you did it, because the scenery is so beautiful. This place isn't really where you can go swimming, but there is a little boat launch area where we did go swimming and we went rock jumping, but I only suggest you do that if you're a good swimmer. I did it just for the heck of it. The water really does pull you into the boat launch and like spit you back out. I mean, it's really rough out there, but it's really, really fun and was a great experience. There's also a little forest area that Jesse and I went to go explore and walk around, which was really cool. Honestly, this place has like endless areas for photos, and it was so nice to explore. I highly recommend going down there. This last place that I'm going to talk about is Waipio, and this is also located on the Hamakua coast, but you can only go down there if you have 4-wheel drive, and I also don't recommend you going down there if you're not really an expert in 4-wheel drive, or if it's your first time doing 4-wheel drive, because it's a little sketch going down there too. You can also look at Waipio at the lookout, which is really cool, and you pretty much just get to see the cliffs and the water, and it's honestly really nice for photos there too if you don't want to go down. Once you do get down to the valley, it's so gorgeous. It honestly looks like a scene out of a movie. There's cliffs, there's a river that's flowing into the water, and there are even wild horses that will come onto the beach. I will say there still are rocks on the bottom of the water, but you can find spots where you can swim. The waves can be a little rough, but the day we went, the waves were pretty calm. I honestly loved spending every single minute there, and this was also my first time being down there, so it was an awesome experience. Also cannot express enough that if you do get a chance to go down to Waipio Valley, that you should do it. But again, make sure you have 4-wheel drive. All right guys, those are all the places that I highly recommend you need to go see if you do plan on going on to vacation in Hawaii. This video is a little bit different than any videos that I've made in the past, so let me know if you guys want more videos based on Hawaii, because I can make a sort of series on places to eat, things to do, other places to go that I recommend. Let me know down in the comments if you think that's something that you'd want to watch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe, and of course turn on my post notifications. Also, I didn't make a video this Friday. This week is finals week for me, so I've been stressing a ton. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be putting this video up on Monday, but if it comes out before then, hello. I guess that's it. Till next time, bye guys.